Hello Commanders, Commander Plater here and welcome to today's live stream. Hope you're all doing very well and you're having a good day today and your Monday hasn't been too stressful and awful. Now, I am going to answer everybody's questions about how much for what and all that kind of stuff in just a moment, but we'll talk about it. Do not worry. Now, here I'm sitting here wondering why I can't hear a thing in the game. Volume. Is Twitch having a moment? I think Twitch might be having a moment there. But you might notice that you guys can talk to each other now. How cool is that? So. On YouTube, you can see Twitch's chat. You can see YouTube's chat, which is a new thing. So, also what it does mean for me as well is that I only need to look at one chat window, so I shouldn't miss anything anyone is saying. Well, I'm hoping I won't. I will do my damnedest best not to. But yeah, so today the whole purpose of it is to try and make some cash money. I'm going to be joined by Tato Chip in just a minute, and we're going to be hopefully making good quantities of money doing some overlapping paynite mining. Now, when it comes to how much I think they're going to cost, I honestly think when it comes to fleet carriers, looking at 10 bill base mark and then probably building up to there, hopefully it'll be the case of you invest more and you can get more stuff going on. But I'll say a quick hello to everyone who's in there. So, Kidikev, Philip, Inverse Galaxy, Renan, Pro Rock, me, hey, Gypsy, Cheyenne, Captain Raffix, Terran Core, Hunter, get there in a minute, Giz, Alan Robert, Josa, J26, Dave Howarth, Daniel, here we go, Zahirudin, Constantine M, Richard Wilshire, Martin Doust, Parapsych, Arthur Horinek, oh god Tato, do not damage my ship, Alan Robert, we got I think Gary Haverfield, yep, and Mark Taylor. Hey, how you all doing? How is everyone? And Anarith as well. Chickers, sorry dude, it's confusing because I'm having to bounce back and forth between the two still. I'll get used to it, I promise. But wow, who would have thought? Right. Gonna jump into Voice Potato. Let me know how the sound levels are. It should be alright. Clockwork Gears, hello, welcome to the stream. And I'm going to jump in. Mars Minder, hello. Oh god, it's a nightmare. Tato, how you doing? Mr. Chips and Dip. Oh my goodness, so many people today, and it's great to see you all. I mean that. Iblis, how you doing? Oh, confusing. You know what? I'm going to have to look at both, but yeah, I'm going to jump and chat with Tato. Hey Tato, how you doing?
I'm already confused by the chat.
I know.
But I'll get used to it.
I think if you just look at one, you're fine, but I'm looking at two, so we're gonna have to see how that works out.
Yeah.
I think it might be a touch.
I won't be able to add people on Twitch, but it'll work. It's easier than trying to read it on the screen for sure.
I'm hoping that the voice level should be relatively even so they can hear both of us. And we can hear each other, and it should be good. Pro record, wow, the sound! Because you might have been a little bit loud to start off with. Which, oh goodness, what is that?
Phone's going off.
Yep, phone's blowing up. What's happening there? So many things. I'll turn that off. There we go. So that's okay. That's right. Oh, right. So, ready to make some money?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm in a glorious cow, and Taylor's going to be a little bit, hopefully,
more nimble.
Yeah, I'd hope so.
It looks like we either pirates or miners here. Let's see what we got first before we start.
I think they're miners.
That's what I would guess too.
Yeah, Chica's whacking the mic is something I always do, so it's a good one. There we go. Oh, no, they're not. Well, maybe
It's in a wing. Let's see. I do have mining lances.
Of course you do.
They're lawless, but I mean, we're in an anarchy system, so.
I mean, you could blow them up on principle and it'd be okay. So, just to make things a little bit easier, you could just give that a go. Okay.
Here come the lances. Oops, gotta get a little closer.
Oh, dear me. I'm having what looks like frame rate drops.
No, I guess we're
we're
showing 68 FIPS on your thing.
yeah.
Alright, I think they're out of here.
Still, Saltella, we don't know exactly what the price point for fleet carriers is going to be. It's alright. I mean, go on, Prospector, off you go. But the chances are, I mean, we're looking at billions, and I want to have as much as possible. How's the buying going to work? Not a clue. Nightbot timed out Nightbot. What?
Yikes.
Oh no.
That's not good.
That's not good at all. What happened? Nightbot, what did you do? What happened?
Throw your collectors out. Get going on this. Do you have a
Hello there.
a goal on how much you're after?
What, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just like, whatever. I got 4.1 billion, so I'm not hurting for money, but I do have a cutter to rebuy now. So I just figured we'd go make some money so that we got plenty in case the, you know, depending on how much the fleet carriers cost, if they cost anything, we'll have more than enough in the squad.
Yeah, I mean, I say it all depends on how much it's going to cost. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently RestreamBot is not allowed to post links on Twitch. That's weird. What? What? Do you know what? I don't have a clue. We'll just ignore it and we'll go with it.
Slight technical difficulties.
You know what? It technically doesn't affect either of your chats, so it should be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Just mosey on over to the next one.
Yep.
I'm already carrying about 350 tons of paintite, so I've got about...
Oh, so you were out here before?
Yeah.
Now we'll fill up around the same time with them, probably.
Giz is saying he reckons that there'll be a squadron page where everyone can chip in. Now, 14% paintite? What do you reckon?
We can strip it real quick. Won't be too bad.
I think there will be as well, Giz. Hopefully just a simple UI thing where you can choose to contribute to the squadron. It's going to say to you won't get your money back, and it will only be put towards that particular thing. Nothing, no messing around. At least that's what I'd hope. Now, see, the collecting materials to get it to jump, that... When they're talking about that being a thing, you've got to remember at the moment it is literally all speculation. There is no definites out there at all. Because they're not announced anything. Giz is saying you can chip in 5 bill. Nice. Got to Overlord. I'm getting ready for the massive hit, to be honest. Oh, that's depleted.
Hunter, you should come out with a just a mining laser if you want. If you want to bring a security ship with just a mining laser or a couple mining lasers on it, that'll actually work. Because Because we'll just vacuum up what you kick out.
Which would work nicely.
Of course, mining corvettes are things.
Hey, they're well equipped.
They got enough cargo space.
Yeah.
That's.
Oh, is there a prospector on this one already? Oh, you've already prospected that one.
Yeah, that's all I do. I sit here while I'm vacuuming up and send them out.
I figured we'd just work our way towards the planet.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Chickers is offering to throw in 50 pence.
Hey, every little bit helps. Ooh, that's 47% on that boy.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Those mining lances, the range on them, that makes them really useful, doesn't it?
Yeah, 2 kilometers, because I'm already, I'm not even next to you yet, and I'm already kicking off chunks, so it can kind of speed up the process slightly.
Gypsy, you can chuck in 10 billion, but you want a sun visor for your screen. That's totally cool. You're not flying it, and you're not getting a promotion, but if you want to buy yourself a sun visor, you go for it. Because you weren't seriously expecting anything from me. Or deployed, were you? So what percentage is it on for you?
22.
Ah, so it's depleted for me. Interesting.
Yeah, I think you have 3 lasers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you started shooting just a little bit before me. I'm not sure if the size 2 kicks out more, because mining lances are all size 1s. I haven't really messed with it.
Cargo hold. Who am I going to trust flying it? Me. What do you expect me to say? Renan, yeah, this actually is quicker than hunting for void opals because it's far more reliable. So you get your hits more often. Plus, if there's 2 of you, mining doesn't bug out like it does with void opals because you get cores that don't crack. Some of you can see the mining thing, some of you can't, all that kind of stuff. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense. And that's why this instead of core mining. I didn't believe it until I started doing it, and then it was just like, what?
Let me know how that one looks.
Rubbish. How's your one?
This one's got 12% right here. I'm just going to kick it out while I'm moving, waiting for my other drone to go.
Thought it was close enough. I wasn't. God, you don't realise how the range on mining lasers is rubbish.
500 meters. These are at the next one I got is 44%. So you can zap this one quick and then head over there.
Any chance of showing the build? Yes, I can.
I'll put mine up there in a second once we get moving.
I say because what I can do is I can. I've literally just copied the build that you sent me, so I'll put the link in, which would be fine.
I'll give him my Python.
Oh yeah. Probably should have checked the prospect from this one.
Not sure if I depleted this one or not. I think I depleted this one.
Is this one done? Nope,
No, it's still
not for
going.
me. Yeah. Yeah, if only we could engineer mining lasers. But you can engineer mining lances, can you?
Nope.
Oh, they are rubbish then.
Well, they're better than a regular mining laser, I think, just because of the range. But, you know, it should be like last on your list of power play, to be honest. I got him before Distant Worlds because I just wanted to bring him for the meme.
If it works, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, everyone usually carries at least one mining laser for picking up stuff if they need it. Never know when there's going to be a code black.
What's a code black?
Someone's like on life support, basically. So canopy's cracked, and then if I think you can. I forget what exactly you can pick up materials-wise in these rings, but I'm pretty sure you can pick up everything you need for life support synthesis. So say they're like, they can't get out in an SRB. I don't believe with a cracked canopy, so you can come in here and like kick out the stuff for them. They can scoop it up and keep synthing to life support. So like try to limp them back to safety. Oops, collectors died.
Ah, Prorok. If you can't see much, I will bring night vision on. Because, I just have to worry about the rock. That's all I'm worried about.
The professional rock.
Hello there.
Got to listen to him. Don Bonar, thank you very much for the follow. How you doing? And yeah, Renan, it's quicker for us to just hoover our way through. Just going to work our way slowly towards the planet, hitting rock after rock after rock as we go.
Like right now, this one, I'm still vacuuming up the stuff from the previous one, but I can kick them out for you at this one that you're on right now.
Now I need to ditch limpets.
The only thing is these heat up quite a bit, so you have to have your weapons capacitor full.
Yeah.
And I tried using 5 of them. I have to stop partway because they heat up the ship so much. So I just went with 3. It seems to work fine.
Oh, hey Snappo, how you doing? How many accounts do you have, by the way? Like, dude, you're on Valiant 70. What was it? You had the Batman one, and you have actually your Snappo one. Talk about confusing. Right, I'm going to say this every now and then during the stream. Regarding the price of fleet carriers, the leak wasn't a leak, don't call it a leak, because it was fan fiction. That's all it was. It was just fan fiction. So, don't pay attention to it whatsoever. It was a dude from 3 years ago making himself some fanfic about having a carrier, and that was it. I got one with 13.
This one is. I got one going out right now. Generally, anything over 20 is pretty good, but if we're on our way to something, find something in the teens, that's fine. Anything less than 10, I usually skip.
This one is spinning a bit fast. 46%. Nice.
That's a good one. Yep. That's a good boy.
God, this thing is so painfully slow.
Yeah.
It's the... Whilst it is practical because you don't have to go and sell, because when you go and sell, that's time out of your potential mining.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Do you have engineered thrusters on it?
Nothing's engineered.
Okay, yeah. Once you get some engineered thrusters, you'll be doing
just because I haven't bothered. To be fair, what size are the thrusters? Size 6, aren't they? Size 6?
6 or 7, I think.
Because I possibly could have bunged some on it, but I was in a hurry and couldn't be bothered to mess around. Now, Eismoritz, you're saying, why do I farm credits if I don't know this price? Well, here's the thing. You're talking to a YouTuber and streamer who has, on numerous occasions, told everyone how to go out and make billions of credits. And I only ever do it until I get bored of it, and then I tell you all how to do it. And that's typically what I do. But it means I never have any money myself, really. I know I've got like 3 bill, but more is good, and I'd rather have it and not need it, I guess, rather than not have it and need it.
Buy a lot of Corvette rebuys.
Yeah, and I fancy the idea of trying out PvP, and it would be alright if it did, and I'd need the money for the rebuys. I've lost the planet.
Oh, it's over that way. I got some prospectors out on the way out over there.
There it is. God, yeah, because of the colour of it, it's difficult to tell.
Yeah, it's a pretty dark water world.
It's not water, but it's kind of the same because of all of the fog particles, dust. That's the word we're looking for.
Okay, there's a 39% right there. After we get all these sucked up.
Let's see what this one is. 8. So we'll skip it if that one's...
One on target is 39%.
Yeah, gotcha. Colin Pratt. Yes, I am mining. That's what I got. Any ideas how to earn cash in Colonia? Well, Alan, mining will work anywhere. You just need to find the right place. That's it, really.
Mm-hmm.
That's the answer. Anyone found a triple P mining spot? Do you mean like a triple overlap spot? I don't think you'd.
I don't think so.
I don't think you'd even need it, from what I can tell. Like, there's enough with 2 that you're good. Yeah, it's more than enough to keep you going. And yeah, Alan Roberts saying there, please say you took modules and you aren't buying them from scratch, because that would be a nightmare, buying stuff in Colonia.
It's an advantage to go down to Colonial Guardian stuff unlocked. I did some PvP down there on the Distant Worlds Expedition. I swapped out my lighter, smaller sized distro for a Guardian distro, because they didn't have any Class A's out there, but they have Guardians, so it's kind of convenient.
Oh yeah. But yeah, you can engineer, but you can't outfit properly out in Colonia, which is a bit daft.
Yeah, it sucks. It's good engineering if you're an explorer, not so much if you're anything else.
Got a 52.6.
Ooh, nice. That'll be the next one.
It's a nice one that's just sitting there not doing anything as well, which we like. Watch me steal all the bits from you.
That's fine. I'm still filling up pretty good. I got 47 right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm still back here.
General encouragement to hit the like button on YouTube. Would appreciate it. It's free. And no one can say no to something if it's free. Yeah, Vortex, you're possibly right. I will do that. Once I finish mining this particular rock. Because I feel like I'm missing out if I don't. It's really weird. It's like,
you might as well...
gotta have more, gotta have more.
You might as well sap it and wait. That's the way to do it.
Oh god, I had some major drama yesterday.
Yeah?
Major drama. So sitting around and getting ready to kind of have dinner, and suddenly this alarm starts going off in the hallway of the block of flats that I live in, and we're sitting there for a couple of minutes and we're like, oh bloody hell, what the hell is that? You know, what's someone done now? And turns out it was a fire in the hallway, and it was an absolute bloody nightmare because the alarm's going off. The hallway is full of smoke, and I mean full of smoke here. So we were like, should we get out of here? Kim and I talking to each other, Mrs. Plater. And we're like, do you think we should get out? It's like, probably an idea. So we have to get Clive, my cat, for anyone who's new. Had to get him in his box. Thankfully, he loves his box, so just got it, just tapped on the box. He jumped in it. Great. We head outside, and everyone's standing around outside, and it was just an absolute nightmare. Kids crying, people with cats in boxes, and then the fire brigade turn up, and it's all because we've had homeless people dump stuff underneath our stairwell in our block of flats, and somehow it got set on fire, their stuff, not by any of us, we didn't do it, not any of the residents, and yeah, happened. They basically almost burnt the block down. Hooray!
That's lovely.
Yep. And
sometimes stuff like that can just spontaneously combust if there's like certain materials in it. It'll like degrade and go. So a lot of forest fires start.
Wait, did I say kids in boxes and cats crying? Because that's possibly just as likely. Our world below, yeah, a weird time to start listening. But yeah, that was just the drama. So once the fire brigade turned up, they put one of these giant industrial fans in front of the door to blow all the smoke out the front, basically, so that we could all go back inside. Nightmare. Mrs. Squeakenheimer, hello, welcome to the stream. If Clive had thumbs, he probably would do it. That sounds about right. But no, it was definitely a bit of a nightmare. I love that no one's jumped onto the idea that it was Mrs. Plater and our blowtorch from her art streams. No one's thought that. No one's got that in their heads whatsoever.
That torch is perfectly safe.
Yeah.
I've done worse things with fire. That's NBD. Not a big deal.
Alien Hunter, what happened? Some idiots managed to set something on fire in our building, and it was a nightmare. That was it. It was just everyone had to pile out. I say, cats crying, kids in boxes. That's what we're saying now. But hey, it was all right in the end. No one really got hurt. Although at one point it did seem like someone else that lived here was gonna go for the person who everyone blames for all the homeless people moving in. But yeah, nightmare. So, how much do you think you need for a carrier? Not a clue. I'm saying maybe 10 bill. Is mining weed that quick for getting money? Yes, it is. What we'll do is once I've run out of limpets, I'll head off to go and sell, and I will hopefully be able to tell you how long I was mining for, and then we can see how much money I get. But good money is what it is. I'm guessing 10 bill. 10 billion is a guess. Is there a... What prospect link? Uh-oh.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
I started firing again.
I just kind of I have no idea what one that I was on here.
Yeah, it's yeah, you're on the right one.
Yeah, I know I'm on the right one, but I didn't know how much is left, so I'm kind of eyeballing it. No, it looks like it's done.
I got a couple that are just outside my sensor range. I need to long range these boys.
Yes, mining is
that's a
definitely...
42%er.
What'd you get?
42%.
Yeah.
5k out.
I've got a 34 here, so I'm going to start tuning it
Alright,
on.
yeah, let's hit that one first.
You say, is there a date for him? September. So let's say last week of September, because that way you can't be disappointed. Unless it turns into the first week of October, in which case, you know, then you can be. But yeah, they have said September. Harrison, no, we're not in a res. Actually, oh yeah, Hunter, you know what I should have done? I really should have invited you to the wing.
Oh, has Hunter been waiting? I'll get him.
Cool.
Is he in the group? What group?
He's in this PG, yeah. Well,
I
Hunter,
don't-
being a moral individual, I can't encourage that in any way, shape, or form. This one right next to us. This looks like a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, why not? Any of them could be good. That's the best bit. And that's one of the things I like about mining, is it's got that little bit of kind of gambling aspect to it. Dum dum dum. Oh my god, 58.95.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Called
I
it.
haven't seen one much over 60, so that's at the upper end of it.
That was my held my hands out over the keyboard, went whoa, and it was there. Surprise mechanics, yeah, Alien Hunter, that sounds about right.
I don't see Hunter on. You might have to invite him.
I think he just said he had to jump off because work phoned him.
Gotcha.
Geek Nerd Vlog, you say my voice is phenomenal, and I could host a kids' crafts / science show on COTV or CBBC. Getting a real after-school nostalgia vibe. Thanks, I guess. As long as you enjoyed your after-schools, and you learned something, then I guess that's a good thing. Unfortunately, my voice isn't what it used to be. It's not as strong as it used to be. Had some surgery in August, bloody hell, last year, and it basically means that only half my vocal cords work now, which was a bit rough. Plater Art Attack. No, more like Take Plate. That's what I do.
Okay, so that one's depleted. Did you have another one right next?
No, that was that one. That was the...
Okay. Alright, then we got this one. 4 clicks out. Let's see if this one's good.
J26 Blue Plater, yes! That is something that only the Brits would get, but yes.
Oh, nice. You're hitting that one. That's good.
44.
Nice.
Yeah. Now, is there a lot of stuff... Oh, a lot of stuff following me. Right.
Yeah, we got a lot of limpets out.
Platonori. I guess if I'm telling stories, then that would work, yeah. But yeah, my main plan, the reason why I'm earning money now is because I'm a nightmare when it comes to doing stuff. Like at the moment, I've got the bug for it, so I'm gonna do it. But the chances are, if I don't do it now, whilst I feel like it's a great idea, then when it comes round to it, and me needing it, I won't. That's the problem. I won't be in the mood for it anymore, and then I've wasted all that time.
I'm the same exact way. If I don't feel like doing it, I don't do it.
And I'm pretty guilty for the not having felt like I wanted to do anything in Elite Dangerous recently. Until... What was I doing? But I just suddenly decided that I needed to do it. That's when I messaged you to say, do you fancy doing some PvP?
Oh yeah, we shot at each other, but...
Yeah. And that was good fun, and I liked it.
I forgot to tape it for study. Could have given me the game film, which is good. It's good to watch stuff and see how people do things.
Yeah. Alarian, no, we don't know how much they're going to cost approximately. My guess is 10 billion. And this is going to sound really harsh of me, and I'm sorry if this includes you, but I think smaller squadrons should be priced out. And the reason for that being is that individuals should not be able to buy a fleet carrier. I just don't think... we don't need it, do you?
And then we'd have 1,000 fleet carriers.
Yeah,
and
this
it would be special, I think.
exactly that. They should be something special. They should be work. What are all of my limpets doing?
chilling? You full?
Oh no, they're all on the way back, but they've got nothing. No. Where are they going?
I think they're going to the stuff under me.
Okay, right. They are delivering stuff. That's fine. I'm just confused where they were and what they were doing. Shadow in the Mist. Oh my god, dude! Thank you so much. That's really, really generous. It's a great GIF, isn't it? But yeah, man, that is. Oh, thank you.
It's going to buy a lot of American snacks.
It's going to be a lot of American snacks. Because I'm going to America on Saturday. And I'm very excited about it. I get to meet Tado in person, which is obviously super exciting. And on top of that, I get to see American family, which will be nice. And then it's going to eat a ton of American snacks, like we just said. That's my plan. Don't do it, Tato, it's a trap, says Tant. Tant says it's a trap.
He's going to kidnap me or something.
Yeah, why not?
If you guys don't hear from me by next Friday, call the cops.
Mars Minder, how close to Canada? Very. They eat pizzas of pineapple out there. They eat them out here. But at least, you know, apparently New York style pizza is where it's at. I mean, I prefer Italian pizza because, you know, European.
I prefer like a Sicilian style over a paper thin New York.
So you say Sicilian style? I don't know what is that.
I don't know. It's just like thick ass pizza bread and like a bunch of good toppings and stuff. Like we had it. Like one of my great aunts made it for family reunion we had a few weeks ago, and it's just like really great thick crust. You know, homemade sauce. It's just straight up chunks of mozzarella, basil,
so quite
anchovies. It's mushrooms. It's so good.
Okay.
So it's almost like it'd be like halfway between like a Chicago style deep dish and a flat pizza, like somewhere in the middle there.
Okay. That sounds acceptable.
Yeah, it's good.
Because even when I went to Chicago, I didn't have deep dish Chicago pizza because
Hello there.
Mrs. Plater told me it was disgusting and I shouldn't have it.
You kind of like soupy, like yeah. I don't know if I can be kind of a lot.
This rock still has a prospector on. If you wanted to swap over rocks.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And I'll come over to that one.
I think Finale's here. Is it Finale here? Same
Um,
system, not the same instance.
Oh no, he is.
There he is. Yeah, just come hit these ones with us. And he's got a Corvette, so hopefully he has pew-pews in case some pirates cop in.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point, but I mean, the fact there aren't any around because they only seem to appear when you spawn.
Yeah, typically. Yeah, so I think we got lucky. Yeah, if you want to vacuum up those that I just left there, I will hit these.
Now, alright, so, Harrison, you're asking me how I find these. Well, there's a handy mining tool that I didn't know about until Tato showed me.
I'll get the link.
Oh no, I've got it already.
Oh, you got it?
I'm on it. And it's this. You type in where you are, you click what you want, and it tells you where to go. It's as simple as that. I mean, it doesn't get much simpler.
As long as you're not mining drunk and go to the wrong planet, then you might have a bad time.
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
Yeah, I watched a guy do that. It's like, it's where we're going to this system. I'm in open. He's hanging out. It's like, oh, it's this planet. I'm like, dude, I'm looking right at the double hotspot here. And he's like, 5-10 minutes later, oh, you're right. We drop in, start mining. All right, have a good night, dude. Forgot my refinery. I'm drunk. I'm going home.
Oh well,
It was a good time.
it happens, doesn't it? I mean, we've all done stuff where it's like, oh, that was stupid.
It's so easy to forget the refinery, to be honest, when you're mining.
I think you're saying your pints are only not the same system. Are you talking about like American pints versus British Imperial pints? Because they are different. So how are we all finding the Restream bot in chat? Is it making sense for you guys watching on Twitch and for you guys on YouTube? Probably aren't getting as much of the confusion happening.
I think it's great.
Because what it means is, as well, because it doesn't show up on stream, which means people watching it back don't get everything 4 times. So I think it's alright. I've started concentrating on one rather than the other as well, which is nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hey, we got pirates.
Uh-oh. That's...
Well, I'll just sit here and tank them while
It's a wing of...
Benally chases them off for us. Get a little mining lance action. Get some blood on him.
I'm like, oh no! And that's because where he jumped in, they turned up.
Yeah, it's pretty common. That's why I carry point defense, just because I believe it still shoots down hatchbreaker limpets. So you put that on the bottom of your ship, hatchbreaker limpet comes up, say, "Not today, sir."
Yeah. Right, I'm now going to be down to my last 10 limpets.
I got 20 left.
Okay, well, might as well carry on doing the thing. Oh. That was someone's fighter, I think, that just came zooming past me. It's like, whoa, okay, it sounded close. Ailey, how you doing? Oh, and this is a 34% pay night as well.
Alright, I will hop to that one when you're done.
It's interesting to say hop, considering the guy you've got targeted is called Hop.
Yep, I was gonna make the joke.
Too late, I'm on it. All over it.
Too quick. Alright, let's see what you got. Prospector there.
Yeah, so I'm going to have 512 tons of pay night to sell. And I know which system I'm going to sell it to as well. I have to go a little bit further because I need a large pad, but that's alright. What do I have to do? Yeah.
I think the place... Oh, I gotta just double check. Does the system start with an S?
It starts with an R.
Okay. Maybe not the one I was thinking. The one I was thinking of, because prices change week to week.
Oh no, D. D, this one.
Okay.
Let's go to.
I'll have to look at it.
Lee, that is a nightmare. If you just slice your finger on some metal and it means your thruster control is going to be hindered. What can you do? Chickers, am I playing it open? No. Not when I'm doing this. It's too risky because people just turn up. And it could be spicy.
It's not too risky while we're mining. It's risky when we go to turn in.
Yeah, instancing is our ally.
Yeah.
But to be fair, on New Year's Eve, I was streaming in open the whole time, and I was doing void open mining, and I spotted the dude who was trying to gank me. It was very obvious he was attempting a stream snipe, because what on earth was he doing in Hiller? Number one, because people don't come out to Hiller ever. So, and if we don't know who you are, if you're not in the squadron, or an ally of the squadron, then typically you're not out there. Spotted his behaviour, saw him coming in, saw him coming behind me, immediately low waked, switched targets, high waked out, I then took him on a little bit of a merry-go-round, and we're off. It was all good.
Okay, still on there.
Right. Have you got one you're on at the moment?
No, I was just checking for the system real quick while it's vacuuming these up. Do you have one?
No, I just wondered if you did before I went off and
Alright, yeah.
tried one.
That one's no good.
And only 10%, which could do. No, this little one. Always the little ones.
What was that one? Oh,
That was-
42% this one right next to me. I'll take that.
Oh, what did my prospector just do? Was I going too fast to my own prospector? Has that happened?
Yeah, sometimes they run into you.
Just come on, limpets. What are you doing?
They just need to like have a thing where it clips through your ship.
23. I'll do. That'll be me full, I think, after this one.
Yeah, it should get you pretty close. I should be full after this one or the next one.
Now, Nemesis, void opals are still worth it, depending on what. Well, they can still be worth it. They're not, but what it is that Painite is consistently more reliable. Like with I mean, been streaming for 48 minutes and have picked up about 150 tons of Painite. Which at 788,000,
Hello there.
pretty good. Ryan Dexter, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the stream of the channel. Okay, I've got 2 limpets left.
Got 11. I'm gonna have to abandon some here. I'm to the point where I'm about to max out.
Hello there.
Riddle12345, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the stream of the channel. Hope you're doing alright this evening. Oh, I might as well go for this one that I'm next to, because I want to load the hoppers.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I've got a large refinery.
Oh, did you
Gives me-
switch out for large?
Yeah, got
Nice.
gives you an extra 6 tons that you can carry. Of course, you could have a swap it out for a smaller one. You know, it's swings and roundabouts, really.
I think on that ship because you have some more, you have more optional internals than me, so you could still have a good number of limpets with a big refinery.
Hello there.
Ghost Pants Boris, thanks for the follow.
Nice.
I do love people's Twitch names. I always say this, that I've picked a really boring name. I use my own surname as my commander name and my YouTube name and my Twitch name. Whilst it's great for, maintaining a brand appearance, if I cared about that. But there's so many cool names out there. Obsidian Ant, for example, that's a cool name.
Yeah.
It's random, but it's cool. I haven't asked him where it came from, but it's cool.
No, he himself, I think he did in one of the Q&As, he said, well, it was like, do like a random color or random animal or something. It was completely random, even according to him. Something like that. I probably butchered the story.
Right. I've got, I could grab just a little bit more.
Whoa! There's a Proc that almost took my head off. He's in the curry. Yep, that's why I almost took my head off.
Have you got a good one over there?
This one. What was this one? It's like 17%. I'm just hopping off my cargo right now.
Gotcha. 'Cause that's what I've got space for 3 and a bit.
Yeah, this other one.
Assuming my collectors don't run out before I get, just as I get there, they all go.
Yeah, that's why I always recommend A's. B's are better if you're doing like healies for feelies.
Yeah, because I can run off and grab stuff for you and bring it back.
Exactly, farther range. And you're gonna lose a bunch of them anyway to point defenses.
Evening, Chanter. How you doing? Hello, fellow nerds hiding from their wives. Well, not hiding from mine. She's in the same room. But if she makes eye contact, I'm in trouble. Woo!
Did I have a... Can't find my address, my prospector. I'm depleted on that one. That's the better one.
Oh, we got a
couple bad boys.
Yep. And that's going to be the products come in, spawned more. So when I drop in after selling.
Yeah, it's always best to drop in together if you're doing it in a wing.
Yeah, that's right.
Let the pirates leave. Probably should put other guns on this, but I put the deep core tools just in case I was low temp diamond mining and found a core.
The old you never know is quite handy.
Mm-hmm. And I've come across them before. It gives me a nice break. Do something a little bit more fun.
Chanter, I do have a fan on because it's hot as hell. But you're the first person to mention it in an hour, which is good. Because it means it can't be bothering people that much. I hope. But it is so hot here, and you're gonna laugh at me, Tado, when I tell you how hot it is, because you know, it's still 24 degrees at 9 o'clock at night. Which,
oh, well, I mean, I think it's about where we're at. No, I think we're cooler than that today.
right, I am off to go and sell.
Just waiting for my collectors to fill up my hopper, and I'll be right with you.
That way we can get ourselves a little bit extra, can't we? Which one are you heading to?
Ross, whatever the thing. I think it's the same place you're going to.
Oh, for me, Dahan. Nelson
it's
Works.
Oh, did you go by highest price or closest? Because
that is...
Tillman Oasis and Ross 376 is a little closer in its higher price slightly.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah, let me read it.
I think it's got large pad. Might be a planetary.
It might have changed. Oh yeah, here it is.
I believe that's a planetary base if you're down for that.
It's only an extra 1,000 per ton.
Yeah, if you want to go down, we'll go to an orbital. That might be easier.
Yeah, that's probably the smartest thing for me to do.
Probably just as fast too.
Yeah, because I don't have to deal with landing a Type 9 and unengineered.
Yeah, unengineered full cargo might be a little tricky, but it's doable. It's doable.
Oh, we're gonna have a bit of a impossible frame shift jumping. Straight in the ring.
Nice.
No, Turgeon. It's only 1,000 difference. So yeah, 500. Oh, it is 500,000. You're right. It is a $500,000 difference. But when I'm making that amount of money, I think it'll be alright. Actually, I've got Sirius is a little bit closer. We've got Patterson Enterprise. And they... Oh no, the price isn't as good, so we'll carry on doing what we do.
Yeah, well, fine. That'll be fine.
Yeah, because in my head it's just not a concern. When you're making that much money, it's okay if some of it, you know, flows over the edge of your sluice. That's a gold mining reference because I absolutely freaking love gold mining TV shows. I just think they're great.
Yeah, what was it called on Discovery Channel? American Miners or something?
I've watched the American ones. I've watched Whitewater Gold. I've watched Legend of Croc Gold, Outback Gold. You name it, I've watched it pretty much. They've got deep sea mining for gold, which is weird. It's a very weird thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess if Vents spit it out.
Yeah, they're all racing to go to the same places, and you know, they're only allowed to pay for certain spots and all that. And... Oh no, Tato!
Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna jump out of here. So interdiction won't even matter.
Yeah, Sinclair. There's a few of them. I'll give you that. So Chickers, you've not tried Elite with the new GPU? Give it a go. Let us know. And how are you getting on in Rust, Chickers? Have you got a decent server that's worth joining in on? Because everyone that I keep trying, I get murdered within about 5 minutes. Which is the game. But I would like to do a little bit better if possible.
Is your FSD engineered?
No.
Ooh.
No. But it do
Yeah,
have a booster. So the jump range on it is 21.26.
Okay, so you're right around me anyway. That booster helps big.
Oh, hey Sam, how you doing? It's a pretty late dinner. God, what am I? An old man? Oh, eating a bit late at night, aren't you? Oh, I like to have my dinner nice and early. Oh, God.
So when is the official cutoff between like dinner and supper? Is there a definition for that?
I don't really know what supper is. So
It's
for
like
me,
dinner, but different.
Dinner is just your main evening meal. And this is a pretty dangerous thing to be talking about, because in the north of England, they use the term dinner to describe lunch. And then you have tea, which is your evening meal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that. Because to me, lunch is lunch, and dinner is your evening meal. Yeah, see, Harrison also always said, what about tea?
At tea time, you don't give a chainsaw about tea time.
No,
So, like, tea.
I know, like, tea break is one thing. They might have, Sammy, dinner's anywhere between 5 and 10. Tea is evening, you see? Breakfast, dinner and tea, correct. No, it's not. It's not. Because no one eats their lunch in the dining room, if you got a house bigger, big enough to have one. You eat your dinner in your dining room because you have dinner. But this is the thing. Everyone calls it different things. The thing is that if you say tea, I know you're talking about your evening meal. That's fine. But then my mother grew up in Liverpool, which, as we know, is north in the UK, and she calls dinner evening meal, dinner, and lunch. Gypsy says breakfast, dinner, then tea. It's not that hard. Well, obviously, it is because you're getting it wrong. Because it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because lunch is lunch. The word luncheon is derived from the French for bread and cheese. That's cool, but lunch is the middle of the day meal. See, we have to talk about it.
Well, language stuff always interests me, and I can like go down the Google rabbit hole of looking at it for another hour to let myself.
We have a lot of. Someone had to mention pineapple pizza. Damn you!
God, I love pineapple pizza.
No, what is wrong with you?
Did you not see the one I made? Pineapple, spinach, pepperoni, and onion rings.
Oh, and Satan's ballsack? Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. No! Supper derives from an old French term for the evening meal. So French has got everywhere in the English language.
Because supper is related to soup, and it's soup.
Soup.
French are crazy. So if you're eating soup, it's supper. If you're not eating soup, it's dinner. There you go.
Yeah, sure.
Solved it. Solved the mystery.
Breakfast, brunch, lunch, and supper. Oh, Gledge, you're a man of 4 meals. Oh, in that case, you've got breakfast, second breakfast, brunch, lunch, afternoon tea. See, that's when you say afternoon tea would be when you go for cake and have a warm drink with the girls at a fancy place for doilies. Oh dear. Oh no! Now you're saying scones, and it's scones, not scones.
I learned something.
It's scones. Now, and the reason why it's scones, according to my mother, is because it's scone like gone. And the reason why it's scones is only people trying to be better spoken than they are say scones, and that's what my mother says. And I can't say the other one because my mum will give me a slap round the back of the head. I might be 35, married, and own my own flat, but she will still give me a slap round the back of the head. All that matters is that they taste good. Oh, did I say Nelson Works? Oh no.
Oh, the Ham Gateway, right?
The Ham Gateway, yeah. Oh, Nelson Works. Oh, that's the second one underneath it that pays 18 grand less. Oh. But yeah, scone. I know technically it's like cone with a S at the front, and this is the exact same. Keith, BAP. Just to mix things up. You say is it cob, bun, batch or roll? It's BAP. But it depends on what you're having it. Do you put the cream or the jam first? You put the cream first. Because that way you don't get jam in your cream. And that's just good advice. And apparently one's the Cornish way and one's the Devon way. So
I'd probably just eat it plain.
Roll. I would probably say roll. You can't have a scone plain. You gotta have something on it.
Plain with a cup of coffee or something like that. I'm boring though.
Because I have a mind of knowledge. Yeah, none of it useful. Well, the Queen pronounces them scone instead of scown. Scone? Oh, like own. That's what you've gone with, right? Okay. In your house, chips or fries? Seeing as your boss is American. Clive isn't American. Hey, no. We'd say chips. But to me, fries are skinny, chips are fat. So I'd consider them different things. Like I have sweet potato fries, I don't have sweet potato chips.
We had these things called frips.
Frips.
They were like the width of a chip, but they were really skinny. So more like a fry. It's really weird. Just went out to eat a couple nights ago. It's a new place. I was like, I'm down with it. It was good. A good concept. Well executed.
Of course, you have home fries as well, don't you, in the States?
Yeah. Those are basically chips. I would. Oh no, home fries would be like hash browns, I think. Right?
Like what?
Hash browns?
I know, because a hash brown's a hash brown, isn't it?
I need to look this up because now I'm confused.
Or would they be more like just like a piece of fried potato? Parmentier potatoes. Chickens, the station's that colour because I've got night vision on, mate. It's not just a horrible colour. I just don't need to have night vision on anymore.
Okay, so home fries are basically thicker hash browns. It's like they're little chunks of potatoes, like bigger than what I would call hash browns.
Bigger?
Yeah.
Oh, this is because to me hash browns are pretty big.
Well, I mean, they're like, if you ever get like frozen hash browns in like a bag at the supermarket, they're like little square chunks. Actual hash browns, I would say, are more like, like restaurant hash browns, like shredded.
Right. Okay, because that would be.
So home fries are like a bigger version of the freezer kind.
See, now I call it a rosti. Would be a large, kind of like essentially shredded or grated potato.
Mm-hmm.
Whilst, because also you've got tater tots as well, and tater tots are a bit like mini hash browns, right?
Yeah, they're like hash brown clumped together.
Hash browns and hash browns triangular. That's normally how I would imagine them to be.
God, even the Wikipedia page, it looks shreddy, like little teeny tiny French fries, basically.
I love that we're all having this is the most kind of serious and earnest conversation I think we've ever had on a stream, and it's about food and hash browns.
We gotta set the record straight, man.
Yeah.
Gotta let the people know.
Tots or wedges? What? Tots aren't wedges. Tots are like,
they're like little mini cylinders.
Yeah. Our wordplay say he's hungry. I guess sorry. Tots or wedges, but not where you are. So Mars Minder, where are you? I can't believe we're having this conversation. It's bizarre, isn't it? Right. Commodities market. Do the selling. So, I am selling 512 tons of painite for 394 million. That, to give her an idea, I watched 3 episodes of Star Trek Next Generation last night whilst doing it. 45 minutes an episode. So that's 2 hours and 15 minutes. Plus the hour that we've done today. So 3 hours. I mean that's over 100 mil, and I'm half-arsing it.
I gotta check my log to see how much it is. Okay, so time on the clock right now. That was what we started 1900 ish. So
no.
we'll call it like an hour and 10 minutes max.
And I've just sold another kind of 4.5 mil ish.
Session log.
Lee saying in McDonald's in the USA you can get a mega Big Mac that's double the size. You can get a Mega Mac, can't you? They're saying a Bug Mac sounds about right for McDonald's. Yeah, I mean McDonald's is almost broke one of my own rules there on the stream. McDonald's is enough to push me to it. They're crap, aren't they?
Jeez, 19 million in trade dividends.
It's alright, isn't it? Have you sold yours yet?
Yeah. Yeah. Sold all mine. My codex hasn't updated, I think. So I'm gonna undock and jump and see if it updates. Because I was dumb. Didn't
Pro
check.
Rock saying he's made
numbers.
25 mil in no time at all.
Thought I could shoot the gap. I didn't.
Oh, no one saw it. Okay.
Oh, you know what I did? Forgot limp bits. Don't forget limp bits.
That's exactly what I'm doing right now, buying the bits. 350 is normally enough, I think, for me. Arthur, how's the mining going? I've just sold up, and I've just made 398 million in total. But then I've got some trade dividends as well, which I've never actually had before.
Authority contact.
Yeah, because I was like, where do I do this? And that's another 5 mil, which is alright. So yeah, that's pretty good.
It's one of the advantages of doing it in a wing.
Nah, Halo, Mayo is like Satan's spunk, so no thanks.
I don't like mayo.
No, it's grim. What's nice about whipped eggs and oil?
I think it's really the salt that gives it. It's creamy and it's salty.
Oh, Satan's spunk. There you go. But that's my opinion. But you're saying fricandel. Is that like fricadellas? So kind of like meaty burgery type things. Is that what it is?
Clear the landing pad. You are go for departure.
Chickers, your mate calls milk cow pus. Well, it's not, is it? So, but yeah, I'm up to 3.2 billion, and at the start of the week, I was down to maybe like 2.6. So that's alright. Oh God, reckless flying.
Yeah, I got mine too. This one paid it off.
Only a 50 credit fine. Oh, I'll worry about it on the way back in, won't I?
Still a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Yeah, Perrock, we're gonna head back to the same place.
We'll only take like 80 limp bits this time. Won't have to dump as much.
And it should be less jumps for me. Say 7 jumps this time. Okay. The very average gamer, our fleet carrier is going to be purchasable. I assume so. There's a lot of assumption going on here. Halo, you're saying I've got poor taste in condiments. Mate, I don't like vinegar. I think it's disgusting. That's my opinion on that. It's not good. You have 800 million right now, is that enough? The very average gamer, almost 100% not. Because a fully outfitted, like, Anaconda Corvette is going to cost you about $1 billion. $1 billion in credits, so yeah, you're not have enough. It's really going to be one of those things where you're going to have to club together as part of a squadron to buy it. You will not be able to buy it on your own because you shouldn't. It's a fleet carrier. It's not a personal luxury doom barge.
To be fair, I have enough ships to make a fleet.
I mean, I have enough ships to fill all of the landing pads. But see, the very average gamer, you're saying you could sell your Vet Cutter or Conda. Don't do that either. Just spend a couple of hours doing some mining, and you're going to pay for it yourself. So what do I like? Ketchup? Nope. Satay sauce? Do you mean like satay sauce, like peanut sauce that you'd have with like your Chinese food? Yeah. Soup salter? I don't know what that word is. FDev jizz? No, mate. I don't suck the sack. Soy sauce? I think it's cooked with it, but I wouldn't call it a condiment as such. I'd call it something you cook with, I guess. Very average gamer, deep core is still good, yep. Or you can try double painite mining, double hotspot overlapping, all that. Go for it. What about mint sauce? No, okay, here's the thing. I don't really like the flavour of fresh mint, and that's just not what I like. Worcestershire sauce? Nope. Don't like that. Tabasco? No. I'm a bit of a condiment phobe, unfortunately. Hates tea, vinegar, pineapple fruit. I'm not sure liking pineapple on pizza is very British at all, nor is vinegar. And tea, where's tea? Where's tea from? Where is tea from exactly? Tado, where do you get tea from? What country?
All over the place, dude.
But
There's lots of.
but it's not.
You talking about herbal tea? You talking about like
Like tea.
green tea? I would say is it's like an Asian thing. Black tea, I'm not sure you get black tea from. Rubio's tea is really good. Red tea. Don't have to have any sugar. It's already kind of sweet.
But none of it's from the UK, though, is it?
I'm sure you guys got some native stuff that people make tea. Pine needle
Mint.
tea. You got
Mint
conifers.
tea, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, the British Empire, which last time we checked doesn't exist anymore. So and we did steal it from India. So I don't support cultural appropriation. Thank you very much. So I don't drink tea. So actually, I'm far more British than most people.
Sound logic.
And now I'm overheating because I've wound myself up. But there you go. No, honestly, it's just a drink. Do I wear pajamas too? I mean, actual pajamas? What, like paisley ones? No. We introduced tea in India because we didn't want to pay the Chinese. I believe Turgeon when he comes up with little facts. Pineapple pizza is actually from Canada, not Hawaii, which is ridiculous. See, Alan, I've got everything else apart from painite and like low temperature. I've all the variable stuff gone. All blocked. God, back on to talking about food again. We stole bungalows too. Is that because full houses wouldn't fit in our pockets? Oh, Alan, come on. No offense, mate. I don't want that. I don't want that image. We stole bungalows and shampoo and pyjamas. Yeah, I mean, probably. But what did people used to wear while sleeping? Like, what did people used to wear before? Alright, Nightbot, try nutritional supplement number 12 this evening, because number 13 made you a little bit smelly, so be careful. Bedclothes, which are pyjamas, right? Is that?
Clothes or pajamas, yeah.
Yeah, pajamas are. Yeah, I mean that's what. A nightgown. Oh, so are we saying like a veranda? We stole that too. Obviously, we stole veranda. Ever tried black sailing Sichuan tea? It's like burnt firewood. Well, that sounds unpleasant. Oh god. What's my opinion of hot chocolate with rum? I do like a warm drink with a splash of alcohol in. Hot chocolate and whiskey works remarkably well, or you could use Baileys if you're a little bit softer, especially after surfing in Cornwall, which is what I'm really hoping to do in September. Go surfing in Cornwall, then I will go to the bar on the beach, and I'll have myself a hot chocolate, but I'm going to Irish it up.
What was the trade dividend you got from me? Do you remember, Plater?
That was about 5 mil.
Okay, so it's about a 5% trade dividend then. I just did the reverse math.
Because if I had because I had 390 or say 398 mil, and you got 19. Did you say it was 19?
Yep, 19.9, so that's 5%.
Yeah. We stole the word pajamas, not actual PJs. Suddenly, overnight, just a bunch of people sleeping naked. And we're like, oh, I wore this. Wait, that's mine. No, it's not. Oh, our world below. You're a punner. You do the puns, eh? You're gonna get on with Halo very well. Late to bed and late to rise makes a man who will serve French fries. You say that, but my best friend, he's an aerospace engineer for Rolls-Royce, and he's always up ridiculously late and up ridiculously early. So, but he does have naps every single day. He gets in from work and has a nap. Snap out. I think that one's gone over my head there, mate. Filatelli. Wait, lunch lady is always taking it. I'm so confused, Halo. What about night managers? They don't make French fries. Well, they do if they're working at 24-hour McDonald's. Filatelli stamp collecting, right? I thought that might be the case from context, but it sounds like flattery. Filatelli. Alright. Chunter, you have combat naps. What, is that where you black out and kill people at work? I really hope it isn't. Oh, come on, hotspots, where are you? Am I not close enough?
Don't know. Should be. I see him right here.
Oh, there we go. You've got to be within 50 light seconds, apparently. Although, I don't... I mean, you're going into... Oh, there they are. Right.
Yep. I'm about to fly right into it.
Because what I'll do is I'll just drop on you. Statistically, 6 out of 7 dwarves are not happy. But, on the plus side, only 1 out of 7 of them are grumpy. Oh my god! My son's just coloured his sister's neck in. He said he needed a shoulder to cry on.
Oh my god.
I actually really like it. It's a good one. There you go. There's a wing beacon. We're going to want to fly, I think, because we're a little bit off to, we're a little bit close to the other one, aren't we?
No, we're pretty good. We're still where it overlaps. You can just actually fly to the hotspot marker and you'll be fine.
Oh, wow. Slap bang on top of you. Nice.
Gotta love it.
Pro Rock, not so much, unfortunately. But yeah, we're going to wait on the old mining.
Yeah. I'll find one and we'll wait for the guys to come in and leave.
You made some fish tacos last night. They swam right past them. Now I like a pun. Puns are great.
looks like we're all in here now.
31%.
Alright, we can start with that one.
So make sure we look like we're clear.
Yeah, and if anything, we got people to shoot, so
Yeah.
won't do too
Off we
bad.
go again. Did this
Okay,
grab you
no.
a grain? You used to hate your puns. Ah, right. That was a good one. Maybe it's the heat.
Yeah, that's the idea for rock. I specifically dropped into this part of the ring because I think it comes out more dense. I haven't done it, like done any research on it, but I think dropping into what looks like a dense part of the ring when you're looking at it from outside ends up having closer rocks or more dense when you get in there.
Yeah, I think it is. I think that is right. Let's check the one behind it. Next row.
I got a couple that are 24%, but if you got one that's better, that'd be
I'm seeing if the one literally right next to it is any good.
yeah. Oof.
Yeah, it is 46%.
Nice.
Just need to
Got the
find
wrong prospector selected.
David, yeah, old school mining. Because we're doing pay night, we're making decent monies from it because we're in an overlapping hotspot, which is the way to do it. I don't want my limpets to chase. I feel like my limpets just stole some off of you.
That's fine.
Just we're just watching them.
You get more.
Oh, this is
You get
bad.
more space than me,
This
so
is
that's
bad
kind
spot
of
to
the
be
idea.
doing this. Now, Thea, you're saying sowing grass because you don't like sowing grass. Do you mean as in like? Because to me that would be because you'd sow like your lawn, so you'd put stuff down. Put stuff down, grass seed. Is that what you mean? David, yeah, it's actually really good at the moment. Now, something I've always been thinking is that I've been thinking since mining was introduced and you could get huge amounts of money, is it just stops people from doing missions because why do you need to? Why do you need to do missions when you can get all of your money just doing mining? And then the only reason you go off and you do mining, missions, is to improve your reputation with people. It just makes no sense anymore. Alright, Gledge, take care. Thanks for dropping in. Lost rare. This one's at 14%, but it seems we're just kind of hanging around.
Okay. Yeah, might as well.
No, Theo, I'm not saying that. I'm talking about... never mind. Never mind.
So Prox got a laser, does Benelli have a mining laser? That would be hot.
It's all looking chaotic. Fragment processed, fragment processed. Are you like insanely close to me? I say, are you insanely close to me?
No, I'm 1.2 km from the prospector. I'm just shooting my lasers right underneath you.
It's because I'm getting the old... Could be my limpets, to be fair. Telling they're too close. Oh, nope.
Yeah.
That's someone... Wait, what?
Prorax are
Is that
too.
okay. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, Prorax just showed up.
Harrison, my loadout is a pretty simple one. We can thank Tano for this. But that's basically it. It's all about that mass mining in that way. The way that we're doing. Beldraco, so far in the stream, have made 400 million. Which is alright. Jack Gold is saying fleet carriers are going to make the rich poor. Yeah. Possibly. Let's see what else we got.
Iron storage full. It's always nice.
It is so chaotic on the radar. I just can't.
Yeah.
That's 14%. Yeah, only 400 million, not much. Which is mad.
Yeah, but I basically made 100 million in an hour. Roughly rounded.
Yeah. Pretty similar. I've got a 22.9,
That's better than what I got.
which might as well move over. Gonna try and move to the right spot. Because I have to be super close to it. Jabama Games, yeah, Pay Night. The reason being is that Void Opals are hit and miss, but Pay Night is really reliable. So you don't have to worry about, is it the right rock? Is it the right rock? Is it the right rock? Even if it's not the right rock, you've not wasted any time. You don't have to worry about the scanning stuff. You literally just fire off a Prospect's limpet, and then you know immediately if it's any good, rather than you having to be like, is that one? Do I fire a Prospector at that? Do I not fire a Prospector at that? The RNG is much more on your side this way.
It's a utility slot too. Put more defenses in.
What's that?
Saves you a utility slot, so you don't have to have the scanner around there. So I have
Mm.
like a point defense in instead.
Yeah. Atobler, good evening. How you doing? Yeah, Jamal. I mean, do it. Once you start doing it, you're like, it's a bit of a game changer. I feel like it's got me a little bit more inspired. Shyam, am I an open? No, I'm not. I have no shame. Because sometimes you just want to be left alone.
Yeah. When I'm by myself, I usually do most of my mining in open, but your ship isn't engineered. This ship is engineered enough to survive ganks.
Yeah. It would be over very quickly.
You'd be
Jabama-
surprised, but depending on what they brought.
Oh, yeah. I say, Jabama's saying, can I join your fleet? Yep, you can join the squadron. Just search for Seekers of Zen, or TSOZ, in game, under the squadron joiny thing. Over in squadrons on the right hand side, words are hard. Do that, request it, we'll get you in. You'll be a member of the Seekers of Zen. We're a bit like a cult, because we mostly cult at night.
Mostly.
Yes! Yes, Todo, thank you. Didn't know if you were going to do it.
Nah. I was just leaving it along for maybe slightly better comedic timing.
Yeah. Dramatic effect.
Yep.
I don't even know if am I still collecting stuff? Yeah, I am, from that one.
Well, the thing is Prorax's hitting it now too. He's going on ahead and kicking out stuff before we even get there. So that's
Like there is so much pain in my contacts tab. It's ridiculous. I don't.
Yeah.
Are we going to start losing some at this point?
I don't think so because we have enough. Wait, how many do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you have 8 or 9?
9.
9. Okay, yeah. So you got 9. I think I got.
I don't want to go too far away from it, really. That's the because I'm seeing a lot behind me.
I have 8, I believe. I'm staying back for the stuff that's behind us.
Yeah, and also, I mean,
you want to keep up with Pro Rock so you can scoop up his stuff.
Yeah. Jabamino, me and Tato are both collecting. But what you've got is Pro Rock is basically providing another mining laser to help churn the stuff out, because everyone can fire on an asteroid and get stuff out of it. So even if you get rid of all of everything that you can see, someone else can then come in. Oh, hello. Then I'll place it. Oh, it's close.
Yeah, that's the lopsided one. Rotate a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at the rates we're selling, Pro Rock still makes like 30 million from a run.
Which is good. Warped Gamer, yeah, the squadron is public. Anyone can join. We have an in-game faction that we also support as well. So that's something to do in the game. Also, on top of that, we have the shiny home of the Seekers of Zen, Plater's Tyranny, where when you come in and dock, you get me telling you off. Because I did the awesome voice acting for it.
Yeah.
No, Collector Limpets, no, what are you doing?
Oh, are they bricking?
Yeah, because of the spin.
Yeah.
Oh, I just there's it's like so much. It's like collected. There is so much around. I think we're possibly we've got more coming off than I might as well just sit here now and hoover it all up.
Yeah, exactly. That's the idea.
So I think if we stop for a minute, because otherwise we're going to start losing.
Yep, I'm just chilling here and throwing out prospectors, making room. Of course, I can't see that one.
Now, Jabama Games, because I can't show you exactly how to do it, because I'm already in one. I, funnily enough, have a video that I can show you to do on how to do it.
Ooh, ooh, ow, ow, ow.
And that will tell you how to do it. Asteroid depleted. What asteroid?
I threw one and it hit the one we were on because of the spin.
I haven't even got one selected, so wait, what's happening? Right.
I think if it's nearby, I might tell you as well. Or
Jabama, I do know the walls of Jonai. Know them. What have we got over there? We got more good stuff over there, have we?
Maybe. I lost a couple of my prospectors over here. So I'm firing some more. Oh, that is not a good one.
Lee, I think you might be a little bit far behind, mate. You might have to make sure you're pulled back over to being up to date with the old stream.
Oh yeah.
This one looks good. I've got a good feeling about this one. I've just launched Prospector out. 29.
It's better than what I got. I'll go with that.
I can actually move myself around to the axis, so we can not have to worry about losing everything.
Oh yeah, much better than what I got, so we'll definitely go to yours.
Yeah, I say 5 billion is my goal. Javam, if you're a proud member of the Wolves of Jonai, I don't. You kind of wouldn't be able to join us and remain a member of them at the same time. They might not like it.
If you have an alt account, that's a thing.
Oh yeah, that's true. A foot in both camps.
Mhm.
You don't mind, you never talk to him. Ditch him, come over here then. Daniel Nash, you're saying one guy said 50 billion. That's a guess from them. That's a guess.
We don't know anything.
I don't know either, but what I would like to do is make sure I have enough so when they drop I can just be like, boomf, we got it. And not have to mess around. Gak951, why Painite, not Opals? Because Painite, as you can see, it's almost every other rock we're getting where we're getting tons of Painite from, versus Opals, you could be spending over twice as long to find one that you can crack open, so it's a little bit quicker. You can just churn straight through them. It's interesting, I thought everyone knew about Painite, the overlapping Painite mining thing. I heard about it and I'm like, I don't need money, but then Carrier's got announced and I'm like, I'm 100% going to need money for it.
Mm-hmm.
There must be a reason why the paying is so good. Collectors, what are you doing?
God, I really gotta upgrade these sensors.
I went for... Did I A-rate? I think I A-rated.
I usually derate in them long range because you get like 8-9 kilometers out of them, and that's fine. So I do for most of my combat ships, so it's light and decent range. Not as much integrity though. So if you're running like a hull tank, it might not be the best. Hello. Sense probe. Thank you. That's 16% and 51%. That's our boy right there.
Good one. I got a 37.
All right, we'll hit that, and then we'll go for this 51. If the 37 is closer.
I'm right on top of it now. So
Okay, coming back that way then.
just
Okay, I got it.
trying to find where it's turning from. That'll be. See, how many tons are you up to so far?
45.
Okay.
I'm kind of hanging back and letting yours fill up a little faster because you got more room.
I'm up to 54. Yeah, these limpets.
Hello there.
I'm just mesmerized watching them. They're just like a nice little train of limpets going back and forth.
Sliz, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the stream of the channel. Hope you're doing well. BK Bob, how much do we need for fleet carriers? I don't 100% know. It's all guesswork very much at the moment, and the assumption is billions. So Snappo, you saying you and Alan could host the next TSOS meetup in sunny Cheshire? I mean, you say that. I'm a little bit in the south, aren't I? So for me,
Cheshire
I'm
in the north.
Northish, north of where I am.
Mm.
It is the best way of describing that, I think. And then I get the but we're in the northish. So yeah. I'm also really freaking lazy, so let's not forget that. I don't like to go too far north because the genetic diversity goes down a lot. It's right, because the whole north-south thing, it's always top banter. Because I'm a southern softie, southern fairy, I think is the usual term. Cheshire's not really north. Yeah. Calling me a toff. I'm not a toff. I mean, I'm from Hertfordshire, and I know that sounds well-to-do-ish. It's not really.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean by uh-oh?
Might have lost with that. Might have gone out of range with that 51%er.
Oh no.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on, it was towards the planet from where I'm at. I could have rolled my sensors at the thing, but I didn't.
So, Alan, you were born in Hertfordshire. I wasn't. I was born in Buckinghamshire. In a hospital that is now a mental hospital that specialises in people with. I guess comes in. You're all Southerners to me. Different country. Yeah, Lee, but I don't like the cold. So there's that. I think that's the whole calling people soft. That's where that's come from. Do you remember what it looked like? Nope.
It was nope, not really. I was gonna say maybe if Proc went on ahead, he could find it, but I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure.
Gary, just in case FDF are watching, how about a 3 billion and triple elite for a fleet carrier? Yeah, I could do that. So yeah, sure, why not? And that's always the I feel like that's always one of the things where when people come up with rumours about things, I think they're always pretty dangerous, especially when you speculate about price, about how much something's going to cost. And the reason being is that if someone's unsure about what they want to do and they're not entirely certain, and then someone starts talking about the idea of 150 billion and a few people go, yeah, that sounds alright, they might choose that, and that would be really bad. I got a 35. You just want more large ships and fighters. What do you mean you don't want a medium multi-role ship? What's... Sure that isn't what you want? I can't see them saying fleet carriers are out unless you can all achieve one. I mean, something being achievable. But it is for fleet. Like, it's called a fleet carrier. It's not. I say it's not a personal carrier. So to me, that very much means that it's likely to go towards a squadron. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be adverse to the idea of every squadron getting one for free, but it's super, super basic and not very good until you upgrade it, and that gives you something to work towards as a squadron. That'd be alright. Hey Shiv, how you doing, mate? Good to have you here. See, I don't know. Am I just taking the stuff that I've mined off, or am I? Oh,
No, it's the limits are, it's a free for all.
Okay.
So whatever's in range, it's just grabbing. But it's all going towards the same cause. Some people will get, you know. I don't really care if someone mines more than me personally, but some people are like, oh, we'll split up. We'll take the total transfer at the station. It's like I don't even worry about it.
Yeah, I'm not that worried. Well, Shiv, that's good if you're doing better than you were. But it sounds pretty ominous. FDL want carriers to be accessible as they can make it. It would make sense minimum squad size was applied with credits coming from all members. Yeah, MK, 100%. I agree with that one. Added options. Yeah, see, that was a discussion point. Over breakfast with Adam Woods and Sandro Smarco, that this was after the expo when they'd just announced it because they hadn't even decided any gameplay. Clifton, yeah, there is that. Not every squad, and that's the thing. Shane, fleet carriers confirmed. Yeah, they announced them during LaveCon and then accidentally leaked them the day before. I've got another 35%er.
Boom, do that one.
Go put myself over near Pro Rock.
Yeah, if we're all hitting our lasers about the same spot, that makes it for, you know, all the chunks get spit out the same spot. And I just like focus on your lasers, helps me actually hold position when I'm FA off.
Just watch them go everywhere. And look, because Pro Rock's here as well, chipping away, it means that there's extra, so there's bonus amounts, so we are getting more than we'd normally get.
Yeah, so we're going to fill up at least 1/3 times faster.
Javama, he's in a Korea with the ship kit on it that makes it look like a little cutter. Let's see where I'm up to so far. 85 tons.
And 71. So what will happen is I'll fill up. You keep prospecting. We'll just keep shooting and fill you up quick.
Like that. What I do is just move over the top of all of those fragments.
Yeah, if they're all coming out at you, just tilt the ship.
Make it easier.
Yeah, a little faster.
So Mars, the advantage is that you find good asteroids quicker. That's one advantage. The other one is that, well, there's no disadvantage of it because you don't loot. Like, if I mine a rock, Tato can then come along and mine the rock himself, and there's no loss whatsoever.
61%.
Whoa.
Found a good one.
Okay, well,
So that means for every chunk, or every 2 chunks, you get 1.25.
Nice. I'm still collecting everything from here.
Yeah, same. This is gonna move down a little bit so closer for you guys.
So it's a prospector that's out there. Let's see if I can find it. Nope. Oh, I wish that things wouldn't move around. That's something that drives me insane.
Yeah, it's all about things getting further away and closer, and
Yeah, and it's not.
or,
Like,
you know, pro tip: select me, and then do you have a button set for select wingman's target?
no.
Oh, okay. Do 7890 wingman. 1 is 7, 2 is 8, 3 is 9, 0 select their target, and then dash to navlock and unnavlock. Super quick and easy.
That's a smart idea. Right. Let's have a look. If I even see what you've got targeted. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a juicy one.
Oh yeah.
Chickers, not really, no. Is the answer to that. Oh. What are you doing? Limpets, where are you going?
Oops, that's not the target group I wanted.
Limpet just ran off, and it's like, where are you going, Limpets? Why are you doing this?
Watch out for the seismic charges.
I mean,
Yeah, you are for a rock, so if, you know, it's fine, because by the time our limpets catch up, all your chunks will be off.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
no
not.
limp.
It's not a limpet. It's yeah. There it goes. There they go.
And yeah, Chick is saying you're in my ring. Space phrasing.
I think this ring's big enough for everyone.
There's plenty of space in my ring for everyone.
Yep.
Lofin, hey, how you doing? I assume it's Lofin, not Loffin, because you got a single F. But then again, I think it's Scon, not Sco. So, who knows? Just bringing that one back up again.
Sorry for English, everybody.
Yeah, I'm not the one that designed it.
It's not our fault.
We can blame Shakespeare for most of the rubbish bits in English. Like he's a nightmare because he invented words and just made things up. And actually, Shakespeare is also the creator of the mum joke.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he was the first person to come up with mum jokes to insult people's mothers.
All right. Learn something new every day, I guess. Oh, I got a 50%er over there.
Getting all the... I'm at 116 tons now. Jeez, that went up fast. But yeah, there is an interesting thought about, like with fleet carriers, are they going to be deployable in combat situations? Is there any point in bringing it into a conflict zone? Because conflict zones are actually quite short. So, you know, like, what's the point? Like, you don't. If you've got a fleet carrier, you got a wing, and a wing will clear up a conflict zone in no time at all. So I don't see what would be the point, because by the time you've jumped it in, what's the point? Unless there's something bigger coming and there's going to be more gameplay around it, which, if they make them needed for the gameplay, then that would be absolutely brilliant.
It'd also be nice, even, you know, even if it's not jumping into a conflict zone, if you're fighting for something, you could put it nearby the existing conflict zones, and it's a good place to maybe restock if they offer those type of services, and who knows. could repair and restock there.
Mm.
And it might be closer than, say, another station that could be
Yeah, I mean,
a
like
few thousand light seconds away, save you some time in the war.
like Muras that we've got, for example.
Yeah, exactly,
so-
exactly.
Okay, right. You say you've got another good one.
Yep, right over here.
Life in. I've got. We got a pole. We got a Yank, and we got a Northerner, a Geordie, as well as myself. So yeah, multicultural stream.
Heck yeah.
You just hope servers will be lagless when carrier battles will cross systems. I don't know if we'll have like what's going to be the point of having a carrier battle, because if it's going to be like exactly like the actual what's the word I'm looking for? Capital ships, capital class signatures when they jump in and you have that, then it's a bit like, well, no damage happens to them unless a player does it. So what's the real point? But if it's a way for you to spread into a previously uninhabited system, that would be amazing. So you jump in, you spend a couple of weeks there, essentially prepping the system, and then yeah,
Evening.
all good. Oh, hey Perk, how you doing? Hunter, the moving capital ships were a nightmare because they would just drift off at hundreds of meters per second.
What, we had moving capital ships?
Yeah, did you not see that?
When was that?
It was one of the patches. It might be 3.0, and they would warp in and they were supposed to move and fight, and it's supposed to look a lot more kind of dynamic. And instead, what happened is they just went skidding off at hundreds of meters per second, and like, away from each other, and it'd be like, right.
Oh no.
And of course, they'd just mow straight through people.
That's crazy.
Now, see, Chanta, the noob taxi, as you're calling it, does work. Unfortunately, the conception of the idea was not thought through properly, and they've learnt from it. But it's still there. It still works once a week. So if you've got it, if you wanted to save yourself some time, then you're all good. If you wanted to not have to worry about jumping 500 light years to then go and have to start exploring from that point, or if you wanted the Guardian grind anyway, it does have its uses. But the Gnosis was an unmitigated disaster. So, yeah. I can just go, yeah, it was a show of a particularly poo kind. Being one of the people that streamed live from the Gnosis on the morning of it, had 400 people watching, which is the busiest my stream's ever been, and no one was impressed. So, what was that? But yeah, Tim, the idea of establishing an outpost outside the bubble would be cool. That'd be alright. Go for that. Just send another prospector off.
How many more limpets do you got?
49%. What have I got? How many have I got now?
Yeah, how many limpets you got? Because I'm starting to run low.
I've got 312.
Okay, I'll let you do all the rest of the prospecting. I found one at 53. We'll do yours first, then go for that one, and then I'll just I might. If you dump some limpets, I might be able to pick them up.
Yeah.
Like abandon them.
I'll do that.
That'll keep my collectors going, but I'll let you do the processing. But I'll wait for you to dump when you need to make room. Alright, so the one you're headed to, and then mine's right after that, so that should be good. It's within 3 kilometers.
Slinky62.
Oh, hey, Slinky.
We don't know how much they're going to be yet. But I'm assuming a lot. I am making an assumption when I'm talking about... it's just complete guesswork. But only a lot is what I think it will be. And I'd rather have too much than not enough.
Yeah, for sure.
You can never be too rich in Elite Dangerous.
Have you gotten over 4 bill before?
No. I currently have the most amount of money I've ever had.
Alright, well, you're linked up with the EDSM, right?
No. I don't use EDSM.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Why?
You got badges.
yeah, because I don't care about badges.
I'm a big achievement hoarder, so...
Yeah, the Elite should have achievements in Steam. I don't know why they
They should. They just export the Xbox and PS4 achievements. It'd be great. I don't know.
Good night, Hunter. Take care, bud. Hope you sleep well. You're not too ridiculously hot.
Oh, yeah, if you could drop me some extra limpets if you got some.
Yeah.
And I think my guys should pick them up. Just drop like 5 or something.
Just 5, yeah.
Eh, for now, because there's a lot of stuff and we don't want to like overload it too much. Overload the instance.
There's a cloud of rocks in front of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's going to be busy. I'm at 163 tons, which is pretty good. I'm hoping my cargo amount starts going up to make sure that because otherwise I'm going to hit that point where I run out of limpets, and I don't want to be that guy who intentionally didn't bring too many limpets and then didn't have enough. You know, I wouldn't have to jettison so many, and then, yeah, exactly that. Shiv saying that a fully outfitted cutter is over 1 billion. He's guessing 10 to 50 billion. That's his guess. But I am assuming there that we will be able to pull money, because it would definitely help, you know. Supernova no void opals, thought I'd be mining them. You actually make more money doing pay night, overlapping pay night hotspots. Make it a more money.
Yeah, seems like it, because I spent like 2 hours searching for void opals last time, and it was like 80-90 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we're more consistent for sure. Although I'll say blowing up, you know,
Yeah, it's much
bubbles.
more fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's an element of satisfaction. You pop one and it's like, ooh, every time is good. Which, out of context, please don't do it to me.
Don't take it out of context. Alright, so the next one I got, where is it?
I've got it selected already.
Yep, that's the one. I think I'll be good on limpets because I'm actually almost full.
Should I start mining or what?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, because you only got the one laser. I don't know. It'll all work out.
Wait, this is the wrong rock.
Yeah, I had a second limpet out on one that wasn't quite as good.
Oh, that was close, Pro. My shields are paper thin. I'm not worried about you. It's me.
What size generator did you bring?
Sorry.
I've got. I think I went for. I might have gone 6A.
Okay, yeah, that's good. With 6A and 2 boosters, it's like not too bad for a stock T9.
This ship is thrust sensitive, and I still cannot handle. It's like
It's a little zippy.
700 meters per second boost.
Best thing about a courier is you can go fast and you can still jump pretty good too.
Yeah, cargo's filling up now, which is good. That's what we want. Alright, Snappo, good night, man. Thanks for dropping in. Oh, depleted for me.
Oh, I thought I have a pair of bugged collectors, but they have canisters and limpets, so they can't make it in now. Whoops. Like they're holding something.
Yeah, because there's some limpets kicking around at the moment. So...
Yeah, I ended up not needing them.
So many bits. So many bits of payload. The dance of the limpets.
Get some external shots, yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm getting 60 frames per second in here. Even though it says so, I don't believe it.
I have 45 right now.
Yeah, I know, because earlier I had 90 because I'd left it capped at 90 for VR.
Mm-hmm.
Just fiddling about the settings really to see what gets best out of it, and went back into normal desktop mode, and then it was a bit like, oh, right there. Ghastly Gamer, I'm not wrong, and you say that in one run with the right ship, that's one run, but how long will one run take? That's the point. So you're looking at maybe if we've been going for 2 hours, if I were to go and cash in now, what is that? It could be another however much mil, 150 mil, say, on top of the 400 that I've already had. You know, it's kind of but this is far more reliable and convincing versus core mining, which you can just go for ages and just not see one. Yeah, it takes much longer. Sorry, go on,
Someone should make a chart of gold rushes in the elite time. So we had what it was transportation missions. What was skimmers missions?
I had skimmer missions. We had massacre missions. Then you had slave hauling from Robigo. That might be the first one actually. But yeah, you had skimmers that would count towards massacre missions. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a combo one.
That was a really good one.
Yeah,
Right,
in this build payment mining, it's about 100 million an hour-ish. I mean, including traveling time. Because let's say we left the station 2010 on the clock. It's 21:15 right now. Take me about, I could have gone back 3 minutes ago. 7 jumps, about a minute a jump. Super cruise time. So let's call that like an hour 10 minutes. I'd come out with like 105 million.
Yeah, the difference is this is legal and it will not nerf.
No.
Yeah, I think it's an okay, acceptable rate.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like I say, I mean that's why I think fleet carriers will be purchasable with credits, because what else are you going to spend all that sweet mining money on? You know.
Right.
Quince. Oh god, Quince was a classic. Actually, God, scanner missions for Quince at first time round. Then it was short range passenger missions that would complete when you went to one particular place, but they shouldn't have done. That was a good one. That was a real good one. But that was all due to missions all stacking, board flipping. Oh, that's rubbish.
Good times.
Fleet carriers, Sid. The thing is that we don't really know yet because we have no information. We know they have landing pads on them. That's what I got. that's all we know. And suicide winding as well. That was it. Just slam yourself down to the ground. Off you go. There's one with passengers from rear. Yeah, the diarrhea runs. And then you had Smeaton Orbital was another one,
My favorite.
which had another bug to it as well, where 59%.
Nice
wow,
one.
that's one.
Yeah, and you would if whilst jumping into the system, and you're in witch space, you and this is why this doesn't work anymore. Just so everyone knows. You task kill, and it would put you much further forward in the journey from the entry point out towards the station. So it would end up speeding things up a lot for you.
Interesting little exploit.
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And that was the PvP community that found that one. Because they do. The PvP community find everything. Because they're some of the people that play the game the most and put the most number of hours in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, some things only last like that. The Smeaton runs only lasted a week, and they all all the missions. They just went, no, we're just gonna change. No, they changed the way that the multipliers worked out because the longer the Super Cruise travel, the more you get paid, and they just nerfed it. They just went, nope, changing that multiplier number. I was like, ah.
Yeah, I think I made a billion at that time on this run.
Yeah, my first billion came from 17 Draconis, where you'd go when it was, because it was, for some reason it was always at war. It would only go 3 days without being a war, and then it'd be in war for a week, and it was just constant. And so you'd head up there, and you'd take a Viper, and you'd go and you'd fly over to this place where skimmers spawned, destroy the skimmers, relog, destroy the skimmers, relog, until you'd completed all of your mass commissions. And at the time, because of the way mission stacking worked, you'd kill one and it would count for all 5 missions that you'd picked up. And then you would then you just blow yourself up and you'd be back, hand all your missions in, and you're done.
I am glad that it was nerfed because it was like overkill at that point.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't make sense.
Is the salty Seos run still a thing?
I think it's just good for rank now, rather than anything else.
Yeah, but you can still take passengers like 2 millions per one.
Yeah, I think that'd probably be good for like 40-50 million an hour, probably. You know.
So reasonable amount.
Yeah, and if you want to get ranked that way, cool. You can also get exploration XP that way, I think, right?
Yeah,
Count for exploration.
that's for exploration. Transportation passengers are count for trade.
Mhm.
This is actually how I made them my elite in trade.
See, my elite in trade was like the last one that I got. So I got combat first, which is an unusual
That's
way around
crazy
to do
that
it.
you got combat first. I cannot
Yeah.
believe it.
Yeah, I got it and all because bounty hunt. Literally, bounty hunting. That's all I used to do. I just fly out to a ring and I just go have it, and that would be it. That's all I would do. Hours every day, because I liked the idea of being. It was flying a spaceship and shooting stuff, and that was great. No, loved it. Now, seems to be a rather large amount of stuff over here. That's sulfur,
Did you
phosphorus.
just? Yeah. Did you just dump a bunch of limpets?
Yeah, yeah, I did.
Why?
Because I'm full.
Oh.
My cargo's full, and so is my hopper. So I can't have to. Yeah, the planetary scan jobs, they were ridiculous. And what made it more ridiculous is that if you were in a wing, all you had to be was in Super Cruise, and one person could do it, and it would complete for everybody.
Really?
And that was a bug.
Yeah, that was totally wrong. And it actually, you know what? You didn't even have to be in a wing. It could just be anyone in the system. I think it was as well. It was that ridiculous. Do we have another rock up? We got one.
I'm out of limpets for.
Ah, okay.
I'm full. So, relying on you for the prospecting.
Well, there are limpets here.
Oh, but I'm completely full. I can't carry any limpets.
Later, how's your space?
I've only got 3 tons worth of space, but I've got 242 tons of paynite. I've got 266 limpets still to go.
It's gonna be a minute.
25%, that'll do.
Yeah, worth it.
And this is just going to be me collecting this as well, isn't it? Which is
Right, so it should start speeding up for you
Yeah.
now.
I'm going to have to start ditching limpets quite quickly, I imagine.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
Yeah, the limpets are off. Doing the dance of the limpets. Yeah, Philip, that's right. Yeah, doing Quinton Open, you got successful scans without ever landing at the outpost. Yep. Sounds about right. And that was back when, even if you had, your 20, you would scan and it would complete all of them in one go as well. Which made sense. Not. Renan, you're saying, is there material worth keeping for like engineers or whatever? Yeah, any materials, you keep all of them, all your data, keep all of it. Never ever ditch it, ever. You used to have limited storage. You used to have limited storage combined, so you'd only have 1,000, and you'd have to try and pick what you would keep. But thankfully now it's all individual storage. So literally, if you come across anything, grab it. Don't worry about it because it's only good.
Yeah, that was a limit. Wow, that was a long time ago. A year and a half.
Amended Man, yeah, Quince had the tourist beacon bug just outside the station. That was one when Renan, my gold and silver, junk, get rid of it. But yeah, that was the first time I disagreed with Commander Rusty Dog about because he did a video where he went rogue, and this is in quotation marks, where he just started oh god, I can't believe I'm about to say that, murking on people. Oh god, why did I say that? Just started blowing up people in the sidewinders at the beacon, who were doing the passenger missions because it was an exploit, and I called him out on it at the time. And I want to point out, me and Rusty, we get on really well. We're cool. We're bros. There is no beef here whatsoever. I'm just relaying a situation that happened. And he said, "Yep, I did promote some exploits before, but I don't agree with them anymore." And he also removed them from his channel. So it was like, okay, cool. You've got to change your heart. You're sticking to your guns. I can respect that. But yeah, me and Rusty, we're good. We're all cool. There is no beef. Don't go telling him that there's beef or anything, because there's not. He knows this. Simple as that. Just do it. I made that really clear. No beef, no issues with him. I like him. He's a good lad. Well, that's all the hoppers full. No one's eating beef. Sid, yeah, that is the cool thing about Star Citizen. No, I've played Star Citizen as well, not for a while because it's been too buggy recently for me. But okay. Oh, I've got a 31%, so I might as well give that a go. And just checking another one that's slightly... Yeah, this one's crap. So it's 3.6, 10 times more playable. That means that I'm only going to get 20 bugs per hour rather than 200. Hey Darb, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream.
Later, have you seen Void Bastards?
I've seen the game, yeah, kind of cartoony style.
Yeah, I bought.
Is it good?
It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Cool looking for sure. It's kind of like a Borderlands, but more comic style. And
It's like
each
a
time,
cel-shaded?
each time the ships that you try to raid are different. So each gameplay could be like a new experience. And if you die, you basically have a new guy.
Oh, that's me about to get my face caved in by a rock. Back off a bit.
Yeah, this one's a little bit more potato shaped.
Hey, the shape?
Yeah, it's like kind of ovally. I don't know. I always think potatoes are oval, more oval shaped, and find more of those with round potatoes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. what a riveting topic of conversation. I was having a chat about shapes of potatoes. So yeah, potatoes, right? They're a shape.
Yeah. What's your favorite kind of potato? Do you have one?
Yeah, I'm a King Edward man myself. If I was to go, or are you talking about like a cooked type of potato? Like, what's your preferred cooking method for a potato?
No, just like variety.
Yeah, King Edwards.
I gotta look that up, see what that is.
It's just like your normal
I have
white
no
potato.
idea.
It almost looks like a... Uh-oh. Got some stuff blown up.
Yeah, that's me moving through to position myself better to collect all this painite that's in front of me.
Belgian fries.
Jersey Royal for Gypsy. That's what he's saying. But when it comes to my favourite type of potato that like as in cooking method, roast potatoes every single day of the week. Roast potatoes.
So like cut them up, put them in the oven.
Parboil first.
Ah.
Cooking tips with Plater. So you take your potato, peel, chop it in half, bung it in boiling water until it starts to go slightly soft. Take it out, drain it. At the same time as all that's going on, you have your roasting tin, your oven pan, in the oven heating up, and you've got some oil in the bottom to ensure that it's nice and hot. How's I don't normally go for goose fat, and Shiv, don't start that soft malarkey. And then what you do is you carefully pick up your colander and you gently put your potatoes in, because of course it's hot. You've got to be careful, and so you get it in there, and then you just give it a little bit of a shake around. Bung it in the oven. Only needs half an hour, but 15 minutes in, you turn it over. You get nice, crispy yet light and fluffy roast potatoes every time. That's vegetable oil.
Sounds delicious. Sounds very hard to work.
No, not at all.
No, it's not that bad.
Not at all. Because most of it is you not in the kitchen, which is the best bit.
Well, true, but still, it takes a long time.
Dobs and rough them up, and that is something that happens when you boil them a little bit, where they go a little bit softer and rough around the edges. But you want that nice crispy coating, and then on the inside you've got your lovely fluffy roast potato. No,
so you can't go wrong with a red potato.
I see some Matthew Sharp's like trying to overcomplicate with herbs before roasting. I say no. I say embrace the potato for what it is. You know, love the potato.
The potato is life.
Treat it with the respect that it deserves.
Well, in Poland we have placki ziemniaczane, which is like potato pancakes.
Oh, so
And-
like
Yeah, potato pancakes.
latkes.
Yeah, with served with sour cream, for example, which is.
I might need to go get dinner after this. Yeah, I think the ones that you what's the variety you mentioned, Plato? It's kind of like a good cross between a red and a white, I think.
The King Edwards.
Yeah, the King Edward. That's a pretty much a cross between a red and a white.
Oh, got a 49%er.
Nice.
Well, if I ignore rosemary. No, not rosemary, because it's ruining roast potatoes. Do you eat potatoes raw? A potato mom? What's a potato mom? Hopefully people know that reference.
Wait, is that? It's showing depleted for me. Was I shooting the wrong rock?
Were you?
Did I already mine that? Hold on. Let's see where the prospector's at.
Yeah, for me, it's depleted.
I have
No,
already
'cause
fired 2 off, I think, so...
Yeah. So, oh well. It's depleted for me, so I can't really help with that one.
Oh, I've already had it, haven't I?
Well, weird. It says it's depleted, but I'm starting getting a chunks from it.
We might
Let's see
finally
here.
have some weird stuff going on. I mean,
Yeah, I think I'm getting chunks too. Hold on here.
hey, don't get me wrong, guys. Beef dripping and goose fat do make tasty roast potatoes, but they're not an all the time thing. They're a some of the time thing. Maybe at Christmas, you want to go a little bit over the top.
Do you have a like goose fat in shop in Britain?
Yeah, you can buy it in the jar.
Huh.
Yeah. It's weird when you think about it.
More collectors.
What?
So put out more collectors.
Oh, yeah, they all got blown up.
Yeah, there's one right next to you. Or right underneath you, so I think they probably hit on that one.
Oh,
There's a lot of dead ones floating by me.
there we go. I will move myself. Stupid place.
And that's depleted second time.
There we go. Yep.
Good night, Chanta. Take care. Slinky's saying that we're making him hungry, so we've got to stop. Okay, we'll stop. Yeah. That was really weird that Alan saying Night Chunter got marked for review. That makes no sense whatsoever. But yes, I said with fleet carriers, if they are player purchase, there's some stations that will have a pad that can extract out of the mail slot. No, they're not going to be doing anything near mail slots. They're going to be their own thing. They're going to be similar to mega ships that we have already, with their own landing pads. Oh, so something blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some limpets probably.
Oh yeah, ejected ones that'll be.
You're kind of close to this spinning rock, that's why. You should go up a little bit.
No, he's not I would just say tilt the ship up, like pitch up 90 degrees. And the limpets will just be having like a straight line.
Yeah. I said this rock's been around. I'm like, it feels pretty close, but it's
like to
actually
come around
not that close. Nah, it's gonna miss me. That's alright.
It's all about
Fly, my
angles.
pretties, fly. How we doing?
It's kind of smart having them on the same button.
What is the is the mining lasers?
Yeah, I usually stick them on a separate one just in case I don't want to launch them. I don't know.
Oh, it's kind of like I'm not. If I'm using mining lasers, I'm
Right,
going to
you're
want to
automatically
collect.
launching them.
Yeah, I'm going to want to collect what I'm throwing out, so I'm just going to want it anyway. So the
My
lights.
secondary, my
Sorry.
secondary is a riverback torpedo, so I have to watch.
Yeah, that could be a problem. Sid's saying, what are my flashing lights? The flashing lights is the proximity ones because I'm actually super close to a couple of rocks, and also limpets set them off.
Yeah, limpets give you proximity on.
Pro tip: you can put your gear down if you want the proximity lights to go away.
What? Really?
I believe that works. Give it a try.
Landing gear is down.
Give it a sec to put into place. Maybe that was only on planet surface.
Oh no! It just stopped.
Alright, there it is.
Ah.
Wow.
We go
And
on the
then it
same
starts
speed
again.
with gear up or down, so. Because the cargo scoop limits the same as the gear speed.
It's like what? Over 2 years I played this game and I'm still learning.
Yeah,
Learn
I-
something every day, Rock. Also good for boost canceling. If you boost,
Oh yeah, that's for
you
sure.
want to cancel, stick your gear down, it'll stop diverting to the boost.
Steve, we don't know how much they're going to cost yet, but I'm assuming a lot, and that's why I'm going to be a rich man. That's my plan.
Hello there.
PT Flight, thank you for the follow. Oh, Tato, there's a big rock behind you. Oh.
I know. That's I'm boosting.
No.
I boosted and completely canceled out my momentum. It's like Flight Assist Off is like The Expanse.
Hey, Clive.
Flip and burn.
Yeah, that's because Mrs. Plate has just walked out of the bathroom and she's probably brushed her hair, which means Clive is immediately jealous. Oh.
That's a lot of gold.
Yeah, there is a lot of gold. If only it was worth anything.
Yeah, right.
It's a weird
Well,
thing. That's
to be fair, gold is only worth something on
Clive,
Earth.
can you keep it down, mate? No one wants to hear you. Well, everyone does, probably.
Yeah. Star of the show has arrived.
Yeah, the start. He's finally come out of his dressing room. So, I'm ready for the close-up. No, Clive, no.
Does Clive get kibble or wet food or both?
He gets both. So he gets wet food in the evenings, and then just before I go to bed, he gets the dry food. And that stops him, in an ideal world, from waking us up in the mornings. That isn't what happens. But it means that he isn't in a routine where he's like, when they get up, I'll get food. It's like, no, none of that.
Mm-hmm. That's a good idea.
Kung Fu Sam, you thought Void Opals is where the big money is at. Not quite, no. It's still good money, don't get me wrong. It is very, very good money. But Painite mining is more consistent. That's the thing. the overlapping hotspot stuff. You go in there, you do your regular churning through rocks. You're good. Although my luck seems to have dried up.
Yeah,
Okay,
sometimes it's
I
just
was
cute.
stationary. That you rounded me, not the enemy.
I didn't even notice. Did I? Really?
Yeah. It's on the top of the ship. It's like kind of out of sight and out of mind. Palladium. Hmm.
It's the what, 9K or 12K for Palladium?
For what?
Palladium, it's I think 9K.
I don't know. But just got a 61.7
I think that's the best one for the day.
pay note. I think what we'll do is we will churn through this one, and then I will call time for the stream as we're going through it, because I've been streaming for, well, come up to 3 hours, which is longer than I would normally plan to stream. So I'll encourage everyone to hit the like button on your way out. Much appreciated if you do. Also, as usual, make sure that you follow on Twitch if you haven't followed on Twitch, and subscribe on YouTube if you haven't subscribed on YouTube yet, because it's a good thing to do. I am likely going to be streaming again during the week, possibly some more Elite, but then at the same time I've got some things I need to finish off in Jurassic World Evolution, which I might dip into and give a go. Also, probably have to return at some point to the Outer Wilds and bloody finish that off with its weird mind stuff that's getting me all over the place. As for names for the fleet carrier, the Clive is a very real option.
That's what I was going to suggest.
Yeah, I was going to call it the PNS Clive for the Ployd naval ship, but someone went, "What, Penis Clive?" I was like, "Yeah, alright, that's a fair point." So, I can't really argue with that. It does sound like penis, so we probably shouldn't do that. So I'm going to say thank you very much everyone who's been watching once again. Tato, Prorock, and Benelli, thank you very much for helping out with the wing stuff. Much appreciated. And
Do I have raid activation privileges?
who are we picking?
I think
Find me
Sasako
someone.
Bunny's doing a charity stream.
Oh yeah, it's her 1 year streaming anniversary, I think.
Yep. Doing UK cancer research charity.
Cool. Yeah, we'll do that. So we can get our raid on over on Twitch. So guys on Twitch, stay around. Going to be raiding someone, and she's charming streamer. That's what she's been streaming for a year today. The normal raid phrase that we do is "Hail deployed" every single time. It's what needs to be done. And I'm just gonna. It's over. So everyone else on the YouTubes, thank you very much for watching once again, and everyone on Twitch, hang around, doing a raid. Way! So once again, thank you very much for watching Commander Plater.